I want you to take a moment to slow down. Let go of what you're doing. Let go of what you're thinking. And just be with me right now. Whatever you're experiencing is okay. Because you're experiencing it. Allow yourself to get a little bit curious about what's there. Just notice where your attention goes. Not getting distracted by something you're experiencing, by the content or the meaning that a particular experience or part of your experience has for you, but just going meta and noticing what it's like to have that meaning or experience, sensation present. What is that like for you? Staying kind of above it or outside of it, but still being fully with it, really appreciating it as if it's the first time you've ever had that experience, ever noticed that thing. And again, slow down. See if you can go even slower. Take yourself out of your busy life, where there's a constant underlying anxiety to do stuff. Just step out of that. Know that that isn't the way it has to be. It's possible to actually just be really present with what you're experiencing as a moment-to-moment experience throughout the day. You don't have to go into this chase. And chase, it's a very active word, but really the experience is passive. The experience of chasing, following our various anxieties and worries and stresses. Just notice all that and slow down and make a different choice. It's possible for you to really be present with what you're experiencing without getting lost in that. It's very possible to have anxiety or discomfort, pain, tension, all of that. It's possible to have it there, but not to be lost in it, not to be in a reaction to it, but to allow it as part of your experience. That's okay to be there because it's what you're experiencing. That's why. We live in a world and immersed in a culture where there's a constant underlying anxiety. There's a web of assumptions and beliefs and feelings that are driving us forward to do things. They tell us what we should value, what we should think, what we should idealize and role model, what is useful and what is irrelevant, what is important what is sacred and what is not sacred, who is worth listening to and who is not, what kind of things we should care about. All of that is a constant presence in our world. And stepping out of that, even for a moment, is a great relief. And you can do that in any moment by slowing down. Just slow down and connect with me right now. That's my invitation. Notice that there's a way that an experience of connection with another person and with yourself is very simple. It doesn't take a whole lot to allow that. And there's something very real about it. Something authentic about it maybe isn't present most of the time. Right now, I want to hold space for you to connect to yourself. So again, slow down and just notice what it's like to be you. Give yourself that full attention, that full curiosity, as though you're seeing yourself for the first time. Let go of any assumptions and beliefs and limiting views about who you are and about what your life looks like and about what any of this means. Just have a clear, fresh, innocent experience of yourself. Again, as though you're seeing yourself for the first time. Because in an important way, you are. You're not the same as you were a moment ago. You're a constant movement. And just take a moment to acknowledge yourself in all the ways that you are, without needing to change anything. Just completely accept everything that you're seeing. And really allow yourself to be seen by yourself. Slow down. You can slow down. You can give yourself permission to slow down. You can give yourself permission to fully connect with yourself and with your life from an empty space where anything is possible. You can be any way you could imagine. And you're not limited by any way that you've been before. If you wanted, you could have a totally different experience of yourself, totally novel and fresh. All it would take is to allow that to be possible, and to be open to that, and to slow down and observe any reactions and familiar patterns that you might experience. That's all you need to do. I think most of us don't take the time to really connect with ourselves and our lives. It's difficult because we're in a world where that's not valued. It's not considered important. It's considered optional and a nice to have, but not essential. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. But it can be essential to you. It can be something that's important to you because it's about your happiness. It's about you feeling like you're connected with your life and can access joy and a real fascination with your life and with what's happening now. Opening up to the fact that we don't really know anything about this experience. It's inherently mysterious and unknown. And that's incredibly enlivening and freeing. And again, slow down. The anxieties and worries and challenges and desires to fix life come up. Just notice them for what they are. Just patterns and ways we've learned to live. There's nothing you need. There's nothing that needs to be changed. And there's nothing wrong with your experience. You can connect with yourself and whatever it is you're experiencing. You just slow down and allow for that. And I want you to take this with you as you go back into your life and go about your day. Just notice the difference. I think we learn really through the contrast. Having an experience that's different from what we're used to, we can learn things about how we live our life. And don't be hard on yourself when you slip back into patterns, when you slip back into that anxiety or dissatisfaction, the malaise, or whatever it is that we collectively create as a baseline experience that goes unquestioned. Don't be hard on yourself if you go there and you get lost in that and forget that you're alive and forget the mystery and wonder that it is to be alive. Because you can always come back. All you need to do is slow down and allow for that. I wish you all the best in your life. Take care.